Hello, and I f***ed that up. I f***ed that up straight away. It is 42 degrees Celsius, and I feel like I am dying. Hello, and welcome to a particularly sweaty Vinyl Me Please unboxing video. For those of you who don't know, Vinyl Me Please is a subscription-based music service. Every month they send you a record, and they send it with all other stuff that isn't records also in the box. That is the most succinct description that I can provide right now. Now, for those of you who remember last time, I struggled somewhat with the opening of this box because I am not a bright man. But after trial and error, I discovered that there's a tab, so there's a tab. It's not, even with the tab, I struggle. Look at that. I tore off the part. I think the heat has genuinely made me delirious. Alright, there we go. Okay. That's it. The hardest part is over. Now, once again, this month, I kind of cheated, I suppose. Cheated? Is it cheated? I don't know. To each their own, right? Leave a comment below if you're the kind of person who ruins the surprise for yourself and discovers what the album is going to be before it arrives, or if you do the opening completely blind. This... I struggle to explain, perhaps, how excited I am about this record. This is one of kind of my formative records. It is, of course, Black Sabbath's unparalleled Paranoid. I remember watching, I think it was on KEXP, there was an interview with Chelsea Wolfe, who's a big Black Sabbath fan, and the gentleman speaking to Chelsea Wolfe said for him, Black Sabbath was the equivalent of the Beatles. And although I love the Beatles, I understand exactly what he means. Black Sabbath represent everything that I love about music. They represent imagination, creativity, attitude, rebellion, defiance, and yet there's a kind of encompassing love to their music. It's heavy, but it's not heavy in a way that ever pushes you away. It's heavy in a way that brings you in, I'm trying to think of a metaphor, like a treacle avalanche. It's also worth noting, I always feel like Black Sabbath are one of those bands that have kind of become canonized, almost. They're one of those bands that, because they are so popular, like the Beatles, you can spend your whole life being told how amazing the Beatles are, how amazing Black Sabbath is, and it kind of, particularly if you're a young listener, or you're someone who came late to music, like me, it can turn you off. You can spend a long time being like, what? As if it's ever going to be as good. It's music that your dad likes, or your uncle who drinks too much and smells a bit funny. He likes Black Sabbath, so why are you ever going to like Black Sabbath? But when you actually listen to it, it has the power to change your life. Less talking, more unwrapping plastic. My cat is knocking over my vinyl. What are you doing? I'm trying to talk about records. Stop being distracting. He's never stood on top of the record player, but because he knows that it's annoying for him to do so, he's right up there. So yeah, I suppose the difference is the Blessed Feathers, the vinyl was a lot more, well, it was different. This is just, in many ways, it's, a traditional 70s gatefold, which I think is really cool. The vinyl is coloured. Look at that. Ted, look. Ted don't care. Ted don't give a shit. It's beautiful. The record packaging is beautiful, but I'm increasingly getting as excited about everything else that you get in the package as well, which for like a diehard vinyl lover like me is saying something. But just the amazing art that you get. It's so beautiful. Hang on. Let me credit the artist. Did you just kick my glasses off the side of the record player? What are you doing? I'm trying to be serious for the internet. So this is original artwork by Tim Manthe. And it's beautiful. Particularly because Black Sabbath have such a profoundly visual element. They've always had such a profoundly visual element as a band. It's so interesting that he's gone for such a non-traditional take in so many ways. It's so not what you would expect from... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm talking. It's such a non-traditional takeaway, just with this beautiful, incredible, like almost shell imagery. It's so nice. And then, as ever, there is a cocktail recipe. We're gonna try. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it something significant. We're gonna make it something that we will be proud of. I'll do that. And then until next time, from Ted and from me and from everyone else at Renowned for Sound, we will see you next month for the next December Final Me Please unboxing. Till then. Did you really kick my glasses down the side? You are the worst. Once again, this is another cocktail that calls for our old friend Demerara syrup, which is apparently just sugar and hot water. This cocktail also calls for cold coffee concentrate. I figured rather than having the cold coffee concentrate and having the Demerara syrup separate, I felt as Demerara syrup, hot water, sugar, coffee, hot water, instant coffee, if I just make a cup of instant coffee with enough sugar in it, I will essentially be killing two birds with one stone. So I'm going to put in a healthy amount of coffee, because as this is a Black Sabbath cocktail, it's obviously got to be pungent, it's got to be strong. Last time the problem with Demerara syrup was that I didn't really let it congeal into syrup, so this time I'm going to give it a proper stir. De-ice the glass, get out our serving glass. So, shake with ice and strain into a chilled cocktail coupe. I don't know what a coupe is, and I don't have one. So instead, I'm going to pour the instant into this glass of ice. And then it says half an ounce Kirschwasser. Is ounces American? I don't know why we're talking ounces. Instead of Kirschwasser, we'll go an elbow of Kahlua. It's called for cognac. I got brandy instead because I've always assumed that they're largely similar. And this iced coffee mixture, actually, compared to the last cocktail, which was a piping hot mug of gin, I actually have fairly high hopes for this one. So I'm going to have a sip. Until next time, be well, and we'll speak to you next month. It's actually really nice. It's genuinely really tasty. It's like an iced coffee with brandy in it. It's like an iced coffee with brandy in it.